I'd like to talk to you about chords now. Chords are everything to me. I mean, chords open up the world of music. Chords are what songs are made of. If you don't know chords, you can't play songs. If you know chords, you can play anything. And learning chords naturally develops your ear because you're listening to the chords, you're hearing the notes and where they exist within, which degree of the scale exists within the chord itself. The ninth is on the top, or it's on the bottom, or in the middle. And your ear starts learning to hear these things without having to even see them. So it's just a world of musical understanding. And so for me, everything bumped up exponentially when I learned chords. Having gotten a book, learned chords out of a book, I myself have since made my own book demonstrating how I use these chords in my playing. And the way I did it was basically finding chord voicings again in a book and taking them and using them on my own gig. I was actually playing with Charlie Musselwhite at the time. I was 19 years old, and it was Chicago blues, and I was learning all these sophisticated jazz chords, which fit very nicely into the Chicago blues. So I would learn these chords and take them to the gig with Charlie, and use them on the gig. And it was a great way to get these things under my fingers. I was actually using them as I was learning them. That's very important also, to be, if you're playing with other people, it's in the moment that you have to come up with the goods, so there's that extra bump to encourage you to learn more, learn faster, So it was a great way to learn how to play and use jazz chord voicings without having to play standards, Stella by Starlight, or any number of, Green Dolphin Street, or any number of standards that generally where you find these chord voicings used. But having learned it through the blues, I could actually play standards, It took me into being able to play standards by using it in the blues format. So this is really, in my opinion, number one. It's the most important thing to learn after you start getting your fingers going, just playing the instrument. You want to learn chords.